What's up, buddies? My name is Putan, welcome to the next part of the game. Two Worlds 2. In this part, I'm going to make quest Paper Trail. Serve the university holds 15 important documents to a gust of wind. Find them, there is a reward in it. Let's see, I have 15 important documents. How many did I find already? Let's see. Journals, lost student notes, statements, note. No. The documents 9. I have 9 university documents. It's 15 of them.
Sorry. How rude.
How? See that it has to be somewhere down here.
Hello again.
I'll keep. So,
Don't get me.
I see. So long.
One regret.
What?
Old.
So,
No.
I don't.
When you.
I need to find the 6 more documents. Start here. How do I take everything from this place?
Well?
Jeez. Could have like to find a 15. I think that I have 10 right now. Before I will be in the closed doors. Professor Rhodeus,
What's this?
I should talk with you. About this book. Okay, whatever. I will talk with this guy first. Just the way out.
How dare you enter without permission?
You must be Professor Rhodeus.
What's it to you? I don't have time for new Ashos' rabble.
Let's just say I'm a voice for someone who doesn't have the courage to speak yet. I think we both know you've been more than unfair towards your female students. Don't reach for your staff. Try anything sudden, and you'll force me to make it hurt.
What are you saying, man? I'm one of the most decorated and respected teachers at this university. My ethics have never been called into question. I'll bet you've been sent by that envious bitch Annaya, haven't you?
Doesn't matter. You're not talking your way out of this.
Wait, listen. Annaya lied. She's been trying to destroy my career ever since she was hired. She can't stand being under the authority of men, especially one so respected in the mage community. Whatever she's paying you, trust me, I can double it.
I don't want your money. I'm looking for some information.
I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm listening.
You won't regret it. Not a word she's told you is true.
I never mentioned the professor. You did.
Oh, no more of your semantics, so I may enjoy the fruits of my labor as would any man in a position of power. Can you tell me you wouldn't do the same?
Think hard about what you're telling me, Rhodeus.
The way I see it, these girls would sell their own parents to get ahead. You wouldn't believe some of the carnal offers I've had from my female students over the years. 2, 3, 4 at a time. Mostly I simply refuse. But I am only a man. I do have needs. So I never touched her until she asked me to.
So you and the student did have a relationship?
Of course we did. She wasn't the first. Young minds are so passionate, yet so short of what makes one wise. This was a price she was willing to pay, and it was a fair exchange. We both got something we wanted. Now, you want to talk about a criminal? Look no further than your friend, Professor.
What about her?
She not only takes advantage of students, she even recruited several into her own brothel service. She's turned a pretty aura on the side. Look into the Black Rose Escort Company if you don't believe me. Did you see her dress? Smell her perfume? You think she can afford that on a teacher?
Why doesn't anybody know about this?
Of course they do. But not as many as you'd think. I only found out once she approached me with a business proposal. Annaya was under the impression I could recruit her new talent. You can imagine how quickly I refused. Do you still doubt why she has animosity?
Gods help you if you're lying.
Ask.
She was. The opposite. Yes.
And I swear he's been selling answers to the tests, too. How does he get them, I wonder, indeed? And he's hurt.
So it's I sent every document here. Just need 4 more.
Oh, you again. Hello.
Seems that academia isn't your only calling. Why don't you tell me about your work on the side?
Whatever do you mean?
I know about the brothel service. You recruit your female students to accompany your male clients, and then reap in the profits. Did you really think I wouldn't?
It's not like that. Please, you must believe me.
No? Then explain the Black Rose.
You've been misinformed. Please, just...
You've got an uphill battle with this one, Doc.
Will you just be rational? For the love of the gods, just hear me out.
My patience has been worn very thin by all this running around. Tell me the truth, or you can consider this a lost...
The Black Rose service is mine, and yes, it does provide outside employment for some of my female students who have trouble paying tuition. If you think you're doing them a service intervening, trust me, you're not. Rhodeus lied. Their involvement is strictly voluntary.
Is that so?
Would I be able to operate my business otherwise? New Ashos is a city, but it's a small one. Everyone knows each other.
So you don't force them to work for...
Gods, no. I'm telling you. Rhodeus is trying to divert your attention from the severity of his crimes. I believe the girl he took advantage of is finally willing to talk.
That seems like a good idea.
Very well. But only if you promise to be gentle. She's a fragile bird, and one wrong word could set us back weeks. Remember, ultimately we want her to speak out against Rhodeus.
Don't worry.
Then, in that case, it's Angie. Tell her I sent you. I implore you, be delicate with her. It begs.
Still, I need these documents. Guy is not here anymore.
Thanks for opening the door. I've been locked in here for hours.
You have?
Yes. Dr. LaFoy saw it a fitting pun.
For what?
Well, it requires a bit of...
I've got time.
I invented a way to communicate without words. A type of extrasensory perception.
What kind of...
You don't...
Don't...
All right.
And it's causing...
I know.
What can we do about...
Kill the creature whose glands I used. The signal only works as long as it's alive.
So the stigma will stop once the...
Right.
Just...
That may be a problem.
I think...
If you...
Can you...
I've tried. It's...
Stay put.
I owe you...
Save that for later.
Telepathic organism.
Stand...
Has to be some more documents. I still feel which I'm missing and... Right there.
I'll keep... So...
Don't get me...
I see. So long.
University documents. So I have to go out. Well. Bağlanacağız zaten.
Serious.
Still nothing here. Just down here. So nothing. Okay. Crazy.
Watch it.
Where is she anyway?
Mind your manners.
Connie. No. So, on the other side, it seems that it's quite similar.
Ow!
Well?
Tell me something.
Any luck?
I'm still working.
Hurry.
It's still locked. There is another entrance here. So for the other
How
side.
rude.
Let's go down and find something. So it's not. Can miss.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Don't make a promise you can't keep.
Will you at least talk to me about it?
What's the point?
Ion, you're starting to worry me.
I'd just like to be alone for a while.
Excuse me, you're interrupting.
I couldn't help but notice your lady friend is in a bit of distress.
She'll be fine.
She didn't perchance get a new pair of earrings recently.
Yes, they were a gift.
Any reason she should be this upset?
Ask her.
Not in the mood.
What if I told you I could help?
You can't.
I heard
They were a gift from a friend.
you need to take them off. They're what's causing your condition.
What do you mean, condition?
You're clearly upset about something. I'm willing to bet those earrings are more than they appear. They're tied to a very dangerous magic flow that's causing people in New Ashos to go.
I suppose it won't hurt to take them off.
Trust me. Feeling better?
Actually, I am. Will I ever be able to wear these again?
Afraid not.
Why would someone make such a horrible device?
Some people just don't consider the consequences of their actions. That's the best
I'll take your...
I think the real reward may be coming later tonight, if you take my meaning. Can't thank...
Thought you might say that. It always pays to keep a woman happy.
Yeah.
Maybe I should...
In case it isn't obvious. Sorry, I'm set.
It's the only way into university. Seems like I should go on the side. Just down here. Anyway, guys, I think that I end this part here because it seems to be quite.
Hope there's no snakes.
It's the way. Oh, just coming back. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next part. Bye.